I'm gonna do how everybody else do. Yeah. I'm just another good spirit who wants to make a difference in the world. I don't know. I don't know. I've been feeling like I ain't been putting enough time into myself. I feel like I've been so focused on the physical, and I feel like there's just never enough going within, and giving yourself, to restore yourself. So the last time I was making these kind of videos, I set a goal for myself to get my diploma, to get a car, to just basically I was on this run for, proper foundation. And along the way, I ended up not being as confident as I should have been. And it started to make me a little insecure, and I gave up. I've been in a little rut with myself, just feeling like my story isn't important, just feeling like who's gonna care, those kind of questions. And honestly, I'm starting to practice not really caring so much what people outside of me think. I just need to do what I want because it's for me. And I'm trying to practice staying true to myself. It sucks feeling like you have to have something or to have a certain status in order to appeal or to come across the eyes of the people. And I know that's not all people, and I know it kind of depends on where you want to take it. But I don't know, I still think that there is a reality that a lot of people go underlooked because of their status or where they are physically or materialistically. But yeah, I'm gonna get into that later. But that was my case, so I want to bring that up. I'm a firm believer in creating something for the people coming after us, if that makes sense. I think it is vital for us to lead a way, to grow from. I'm just chasing my dream. I just want to open doors for myself and just really see how far life can go. I feel like even where I am right now, I feel like I'm very grateful and I'm very happy and very present for where I am. But I've just am a person that's always been curious. Like, I feel like there's a certain part of the world that we see that is just so fake, and I wonder if it's really what it appears to be. Do you ever get curious about what's on the other side, or what's up there for real? And I feel like I know what I would do with it. Maybe I'm just rambling. Right now, the world is a mess. I think it doesn't take a lot to notice that. But I feel like there is a salute. I hate saying that. I feel like I feel like there's an unnecessary pressure to want. I feel like there's an unnecessary pressure to want to climb up, and to raise the bar. And I don't think that life is always about trying to just raise the bar in that way. Oh, I don't want to talk about politics. I refuse to talk about politics. But capitalism has a huge influence on the way that things are going today. I don't want to talk about politics. I am not a political person, okay? But the reason I say that is because everybody is so materialistic. People find complacency in materials that can be valuable today and nothing tomorrow. We are complacent in the things that we own or are able to acquire. Nobody wants to give. Nobody wants to show how much they can. I don't know. I'm not gonna say people don't want to give, but you will run unnecessary cycles in your life, not being authentic and chasing things that's not true to you. I should have been talking. I have so much to say. Lately, I've been feeling like I'm not gonna drop, and I've been delaying more and more because I'm like, I was supposed to drop a long time ago, and I had so many things to say, and it's just like, maybe I need to start off like this. Maybe I need to start off like this. Maybe I should say this first and lead up to this. And I'm just trying to get in front of this camera and just be now, be present, and to just say how I feel. No matter what y'all see me on the internet doing, I still want people to come here and see, like, okay, this is what he's about. I like to talk about balance. I like to talk about duality. I like to talk about transparency, authenticity, being genuine, personal growth. I like to talk about personal development. I like psychology, philosophy. I also want to like expand my attention span, so I will be reading on here. And I've never read the Bible, so I want to read the Bible and read like other religious books. I'm not religious. I just grew up with a lot of different things, and I just love information. I love seeking truth, and I love sharing it. And what else should I tell y'all about me? Because I don't want to keep talking about myself in my later videos. I just want to be able to say things and just like not get people caught up into too much just about me, unless y'all ask, of course. That's my kind of language. If you talk any of those things that I just recently said, we speak the same language. Me personally, I'm a content creator, filmmaker, cinematographer. I want to be a director, so I plan on making movies and skits. But lately, I haven't had actors, so I've had to learn and force myself to act, and it's been alright. But I figured out something I'm gonna do in my films. I created a character for myself, and I can play that a lot more. So we're gonna see how that turns out. This YouTube shit is something I've been chasing and wanting to do since I was 13, 12 years old, maybe 11, really maybe 9. My bitch ass homeboy lost the password to his old YouTube. But yeah, he lost the password to his old YouTube, so we can never log in. And honestly, I let people get in my head about making my content. Like when I was younger, it was a lot, a lot of pressures and a lot of trends going on, and the YouTube thing was a little corny, and the skits was corny. My friends didn't like it. My friends didn't want to do it with me. And what happened was somebody ended up like having my video and was sharing it around the school, and people would mock me and talk shit about me. And I just let that discourage me, and I just stopped chasing content. I started doing other shit, just trying to fit in, masking myself. I've had a therapist, and me and her have had a lot of conversations, and she's honestly told me that this will be good for me too. So this is an effort to show that what she is saying is actually doing something for me, because honestly, this is something I should have been doing for myself anyway. Let me not sound perfect. I don't want people to look at me as perfect. Like, I only need to talk to you so long before I can, like, just do things myself. So I don't like to depend on other people for things a lot. I don't mind asking for help, but I just, you know, if you know, you know. There's people out there that know what I'm saying. I'm Cam Bam. I had my Instagram banned, so I'm finally back. That was another thing that kind of stopped me from my content. Like, I got banned. So I lost every person that every person that I ever networked with just lost and vanished and gone. I have to start from the ground up. I've been reconstructing and rebuilding me, my brand, my name for so long. And I'm finally proud of myself to say that it is time to just deliver. I'm solo. You don't see nobody move. Look, you don't see nobody holding this camera. So I've been also trying to like be solo with everything, learn everything the solo route until people tag along. I hate having to depend on people, and it sucks that, not down talking about my people, but they just be doing their own thing, and it's just not their field, so I don't really rely on them to, come through. Yeah, but I'm getting used to it a little bit, I'm just getting used to it. I've been just like catching up with myself. A lot of my adolescent years was just weird, taken away. And my life has been one huge calculated step, and I just was mentally, I was just fucked up. So I've been spending so much time just catching up with myself. Yeah, I've had shit going on. I've just had to do a lot of shadow work and just rid myself from a lot of dark things from my past. And I've done a lot. And my spirit is a lot more lighter. I feel a lot more better. I have a lot more direction than I've ever had. So I'm just getting used to just being balanced, you get used to chaotic shit so long that when you finally just level out, that shit just really gets, is this really like how it is on the other side, Like, I don't know. I'm just getting used to shit being balanced. I have a lot of shit going on, don't get me wrong. Like, I can go around panicking right now, but for the most part, I'm good. I'm not tripping over the hiccups. Like, I'm at the point where on my board I have a vision board. Maybe we'll talk about that one day. But I got a vision board, and something on there is enjoy the process. And that's just where I am. I'm just enjoying the process, and I'm just rowing the boat. We're good. I'm good. I hope you get something from this. My camera is about to die, so I'm gonna wrap this one up. Um, you look good. You feel good. You're doing good. I am as well.